Good morning, everybody. Well, welcome quickly to this story hour here quickly with PIT. Now, if you go to the group quickly, I was explaining to Mr. Kenny earlier, but let me just go over this again. In the spirit of our customer service week, we do have this quick process that we're trying to put out here, which is, like a story time with everybody on more or less like how you went above and beyond with a student or any of our customers. For marketers, they talk about how they went above and beyond for a customer, as well as for every other persons like us that were in the academics. We can speak about how we went above and beyond for a student, or a part where we had to all come together to make something happen. Is basically what we want to actually get from this. And like I said, it's all in the spirit of the Customer Service Week for 2024, which is this week that we are in, as well as to see the stories that we have for it. So that's basically it. So like I said, the goal of this is for us to speak on our experiences with these customers. Nothing too over the top. Just 2-3 minutes, even if it's a minute story, on it. And like I said, what was listed here, there was prizes for more or less like the best story. So that's what it's about. So it's clear for everybody. Mr. Michael has a story to share with us. He's unmuted. Mr. Michael, over to you.
Okay. I'm a technical instructor at Aptech Lekki, where our job is to see how we help customers of diverse backgrounds learn and grow their IT skills. So one day I happened to meet a particular customer. This customer has just been laid off from his job. So he was considering if he can actually switch to IT and if it is something he will be able to do. Okay, so I was trying to see how I could assist this customer, looking at his previous experience and what he's trying to move into. So I tried to ask him, what is your goal? Why have you decided to go into IT? He said he has seen several persons doing IT, but he tends to see those persons to be smarter than his own very self. So he is doubting himself if it is something he could really do. I said, okay, so the way we go about it is everyone actually have a start point where you have to learn from the beginning. I said, as you go, if you have any challenge, you can let us know so that we see how we can assist each other, okay? So along the line, he walked up to me, telling me that he has some series of challenges. He doesn't think he can continue with this, that in fact, everything is looking strange to him. So I have to arrange some extra time, spend some extra time with him. Also, I have to assist this particular student by telling him to join the classes of some other colleagues, which at the end, I have students presenting for a project a month ago, and the confidence which he has gotten over this confidence deadly. So this really gave me great joy, knowing I have advised someone on a path he himself is happy to tread in the first place. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you can't hear the claps from over there, but I can hear a lot of people clapping here for you for your story. Thank you so much, Mr. Michael. It's nice to hear that, and once again, it's part of this job that we do. Do you have any stories for us, Madam Joy? Over to you, please. Let's hear from you. Above and Beyond 2024, Joy Aneni Edobo.
Good morning, everybody. So I have two stories actually. The first one was years ago, where I had a student who had just come out of depression, come enroll for a course. And at first, we didn't know. But the first day she came to class, she was like, I can't do this. And she just left the class immediately. So it was the next day that the mom came and actually explained our situation, and then we discussed with the faculty. Mr. Kazma was also brought on board the situation, and then we said okay, we could work with that. So the girl resumed classes the following week, and the testimony was just so wonderful. She started relating well. We even got to know that this was actually good. So what's the case with depression? So it was the testimony from her mom up until she had to go back to school and all of that was a good one. Even at the way our classmates interacted with her, it was something that really struck my heart. You understand that there's nobody that cannot feel relaxed if the environment is enabling. So it is just one thing for us to, keep up with the enabling environment with each of our students, and then we'll get the results from it. And then the second one was in process of a parent trying to make an informed decision on as to if the son should come in, and I'd kept on following up, and we just it happened that we had to go on a break. It was a December period. We happened to go on a break, and the man called that, okay, I want you to see my son. I want you to have an interaction with him, even if it means me paying your transport. I know you guys are on break and all of that. So I carried myself, came to the center, and then spoke to the child, even connected with Mr. Kazme online. We spoke with the child, and then the following day, the parents made payments. So that's, even when it's not comfortable, we are always, trying to make sure that we help our parents, we help our prospects make informed decisions as to the next part of their life. So those are basically two inspiring story I want to share. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for those stories. That's wonderful. Splendid to hear those stories and to see how you went above and beyond. All right. Let's move to Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, over to you, please. Mr. Emmanuel, let's hear from Mr. Emmanuel.
The story is a student came in and registered for data analysis, and when she was in the class, starting with advanced Excel, she was always weeping and crying in the class. So I was like, is it that you're not getting the stuff? She said, based on what they told her, they said this thing is easy, but she's like, she can't do this thing. She's not good with figures. So I have to engage her, like, so what do you want to do? What skills you want to learn? What do you want to do? She said, like, she's in like a business, and she wants a scenario, a situation whereby she will be able to advertise and promote her market. I said, then you don't need it. You need to do digital marketing, of which I talked to her, and she came back and said, okay, I think I need to go with that one, because I don't think I can do this. Because I have to give her the courses ahead, that this thing you want to do, this is the list. This is the list. If you will go into Python and all of that, maybe Python might swallow you. So she now said, okay, I will go into that. So at the end of the day, she took the digital marketing class, and now she's happy to.
All right. Are there any more stories before I wrap this up quickly? Are there any more stories that we want to give? Oh, you do have. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So you have to put your camera on and your what's it called? If you want to share, a story quickly, so that we can wrap this up. All right, Monisola, over to you quickly. You have to unmute yourself. You're muted. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear, please.
Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My story is not really long. I recently this year, I had a student that came in with the father. The father actually brought him, to enroll for a course. Now, upon getting here, I noticed the countenance of the boy. I saw that he was not interested. It's safe to say he was dragged here, practically, But I spoke with the dad. I gave them course recommendations, because that is one of my roles as a counselor. I gave them course recommendations based on the timeline that the boy has before he will travel out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I concluded with the dad, but I was interested in hearing from the boy, because it's not the father that will take the course. Even though you'll be the one to pay, the boy will be the one in the class. So I spoke to him. Hello, what's your name? He told me, and I asked him, what do you think about all this? Well, what's your take on this? And they just said, it's fine. And I wasn't comfortable with that answer because I know teenagers tend to say it's fine when they are suppressing other things they actually want to say. I was able to get him to actually speak that, okay, what do you actually think? Is this something you would like to do? Is this something that interests you? Have you had any experience in coding or anything? So at some point he was forced to say, you know what, I don't want to do this. And I asked him, why? I would like to hear from you. Tell me. He said, football is my passion. I want to pursue football. I don't care about any other thing. I just want to do football. And then I told him that, okay, regardless of the fact that you want to do football, football does not stop you from having a tech skill or any other skill like that. I gave him an example of some top, sportsmen and women that they are into sports and they still have one business or the other going on for them. So the fact that you are a sports person does not stop you from having another skill or having another source of income. Truth be told, he wasn't really having it that day. He just concluded and said, okay, it's fine, thank you, I want to live here. And he left with the dad. The dad was quite disappointed, but he assured me that he would give me a feedback. And then I told him, I said, sir, don't force him. He's more comfortable speaking with the mother than you, obviously. So please, sir, take him home. He has said that I want to speak with mom. I have to discuss this with mom. So please take him home, let him have a conversation with his mom, and then I will call back in about 3 days' time to get feedback. So on the third day, as I said, I called him. The father said they've not concluded yet. But a week after, we had actually closed. I was on my way out of the elevator, and then I just met them on the way. Sir, good afternoon, good to see you. He said, Aptech, we're coming to your place. I said, are you closed already? I said, no, sir, I'm open for you. Let's go back to the office, So we came back to the office and I asked him, okay, so what's your conclusion now? And the boy told me that he would actually go ahead with the course, that since it would not take so much time, he can actually do it and then go to his football camp, and that would be an additional skill for him. So the success story in all of this, the high point of this is that the boy was finally able to, go through with the course. And even we had a review with him where he actually confessed that when he started, he didn't want to do this, but on the long run, when he came in, he's enjoying himself, he met new people, he likes the fact that he learns new things and all of that. So this means that we give an enabling environment to our students, and we communicate effectively with our customers. We are able to, identify their pain points and then reason with them on that level. Because on the day I called him, he wasn't even expecting my call. He said, you remember? I said, yes, sir. And the fact that I closed when he came, and I told him, sir, I'm open for you. Please, let's go back to the office. He appreciated that. So we go above and beyond for our customers to make sure that they achieve their goal. That's my success story. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, that was long and beautiful. Nice. We have some contenders for our gifts for this our what do you call the Customer Service Week story time here. I think I love the one from Miss Millicent, Miss Moni, Miss Joy. So I'm guessing it's time to vote. You guys will cast your votes for the best story for the prize. All right. Anyways, to give or no more stories so far. Again, I say a big thank you to everyone.
Happy Customer Service Week!